Hi, my name is Diana. I'm from Yakutia, and my family and I moved to Canada 3 years ago. Before that, we lived in Turkey for 8 months. On this channel, I share our life in a small town in New Brunswick, Canada. In this video, I want to talk about something important: what helps me stay mentally healthy and emotionally balanced during immigration. What helps me not to live in constant stress. A lot of people say that depression during immigration is almost unavoidable. But I never had that deep depression people often talk about. And to be fair, I also never had postpartum depression after my pregnancies. Also, maybe I've just been living with chronic stress my whole life and got used to it. No, I don't think so. But seriously, immigration is hard. Very hard sometimes. It changed your entire life. At the same time, I think I was mentally prepared for it long before we moved. Even my older son was mentally prepared for this new life long before the big move. So today I want to share a few things that truly help me feel happy and grounded almost 24/7. The first thing is people. Right now on the screen you can see our friend Roger. I met him during an activity in June 2023. He became interested in us right away because I'm from Yakutia. Roger is retired now and used to work for the government. Around him I feel something very warm, almost like parental care and support, genuine happiness for our family. Both me and my husband were the youngest children in our families, so we grew up surrounded by a lot of love and attention.
You filled one bottle for your mother.
Yes, I still have. And I truly believe that people find what they are looking for. Living far away from home, I think I was searching for warmth, kindness, and connection, and somehow I found it here too. One of the biggest advantages of living in a small town is that people know each other. You don't feel invisible like you have sometimes can in a big city. And slowly distance yourself from relationships that feel toxic or emotionally heavy.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The second thing is listening to yourself and allowing yourself to enjoy small things. For example, that day I simply wanted breakfast outside the house. I had to go for a blood test, so I walked there and stopped at Tim Hortons after work. And of course, it made my day better. Also, it's funny now because the blood test later showed that I have high cholesterol. So maybe that bagel was not the best idea after all. But still, small moments matter. So even simple things like a coffee, a walk, or breakfast alone can help you feel like yourself again.
Летит, платформа отбивает. Но поразительно было другое.
Чтобы научить нейросети отвечать что-то осмысленное. А здесь ученые просто использовали труд природы.
Просто скопировали его результат. Но терпели неудачи. Но не потому, что не хватало мощностей. 302 нейрона.
The third thing is traveling, or at least changing your environment sometimes. Traveling in Canada can be expensive, so we cannot always do a big trip. But I learned to treat even small outings like little adventures. Not just grocery shopping, but adding sometimes enjoyable to the day. That day we visited a waterfall and did a small hike. While our son was playing at the playground, I met a woman from Thailand who also moved here with her family. And moments like this remind me that the world is so much bigger than our worries. I think curiosity is one of the most important qualities during immigration. When you stay curious, you stop seeing everything as strange or wrong. Instead, you start learning, observing, discovering. Being open to the world helps you adapt faster and enjoy life more. I ordered this book by Amazon. It was like only $24. And I dream about. I wanted this book long time ago. It's like a dream of photographers. Wow, it's so big. The fourth thing is having hobby. In my case, my hobby is photography and video. Because of it, I almost never get bored. Because of it, I found work here. Because of it, I meet new people and feel useful and connected. Creating something gives me energy instead of taking it away. For my husband and older son, that hobby is soccer. Training days are probably their favorite days of the week. Watching tournaments, playing match, talking about soccer. It genuinely makes them happy. And our younger son, he's just a happy child. Honestly, I think small children are the luckiest immigrants. They adapt so naturally, they don't compare life to before. They absorb everything around them like little sponges. For them, the most important thing is simple. Mom and dad are nearby, there's food, love, and time to play. And maybe adults should learn a little from children too. The fifth thing, and a very important one, is physical activity. Movement is truly medicine. The more we move, the better we feel mentally and physically. Movement gives energy, reduces stress, improves sleep, and helps us process emotions. Since January this year, I've been trying to walk 10,000 steps every day. Before that, I used to run regularly, and honestly, I tried not to skip opportunities to be active. Very often, I'd rather spend the weekend biking with my family than driving 2 hours to another city just for shopping. For me, movement is not punishment, it's a way to feel alive. Movement really is life. Mm-hmm. The sixth thing, probably one of the most important ones, is learning languages. We live in a French-speaking town where people truly care about protecting their language and culture. And honestly, I completely understand why. When we first arrived, many people advised us to start learning French right away. And I'm so grateful I listened. Now I can understand basic conversation and everyday situations. I don't feel completely lost anymore. I often say that language gives freedom. The more you understand people, the calmer and more confident you feel. Our kids speak English fluently now and are also learning French, which makes me real happy. And my husband improved his English a lot too over the years, even though he mostly learned through work, school, and daily life. Learning languages is hard sometimes, but every new word makes the world feel a little less foreign and a little more like home. Let's go pooping there.
Make a
You не вопат. I woke up today and wanted to cook home burgers, so I put here only onion, meat, and garlic. That's it. The seventh thing is accepting that your new life will be different. Not worse, just different. I think many immigrants suffer because they constantly compare everything to their home country, their food, their people, the tradition, the lifestyle. But over time, I learned something important. You can recreate pieces of home yourself. Here in Canada, I learned how to make honey cake, homemade bread, sushi rolls, and even indigirka, a traditional Sakha salad with raw fish. Edgar буде група. Hi. Kesha is planning to build greenhouse, so I want to see what he is doing. Let's check. At first, my husband really missed soccer. Imagine playing soccer your entire life since childhood and then suddenly moving somewhere where you have nobody to play with. But little by little, he found like-minded people, and now they have regular practices twice a week. Sometimes building a new life takes time. Here is our house. At some point, you have to choose what to focus on, what is missing, or what is already beautiful in your new life. And the last point, maybe the most personal one, is creating something. I truly believe that people were made to create, not necessarily something big or famous, just something meaningful. Creating gives life meaning. Every time I edit photos or make videos, I feel deeply alive and fulfilled. And when I watched my husband building something like this greenhouse in the video, I see the same feeling in him too. He also creates video for YouTube, and I think for him it's a form of reflection, a way to process life, memories, emotions. Creating helps us slow down. It reminds us that life is not only about surviving, paying bills, or stressing about the future. We are all creators in some way, and honestly, I think happiness often hides inside very ordinary moments. Not in some perfect future, not when everything finally works out, but right here, in small conversations, morning coffee, family bike ride, a child laughing, a greenhouse being built in the backyard. Immigration changed our life completely, but it also helped me notice how beautiful simple life can be. Thank you for being here. See you next time. Bye.